Welcome to another game of Catan. We are in third position on this board, and the spots that I'm looking at right off the bat are the 8-10-5 going off to the wheat port, the 9-5-10, excuse me, going off to the wood port. Those are really the two best spots in my opinion. The 3-4-8's not horrible. You got your 3-1. This might be a road game. So we're in third position. I'm assuming both these are getting taken. Yeah. I would imagine second position goes here, the 9-5-10. So it'll probably be a road game. Ideally we get the 3-8-4 and the 4-5-11. Interesting. Interesting placement for sure. So he's kind of closing the board up a little bit. I think that's a mistake by blue because black, it would make a lot of sense for black to go on this 10 and go double up on the sheep and just go full or reach sheep. And that'll honestly be a pretty good setup for black, which is kind of scary. So what will we do? Probably take this 3-8-4 and then bank on getting either the 3-11-6, the 4-11-5, and then going for road this game. So we'll start with this. Let me know if you have a different placement that you think is better here. I wonder if fourth position is going to go for the 3-6-9 going off to the right. He doesn't. He goes for the 3-8-4. I think that's a fine placement. Okay. So now I'm looking at the 4-5-11 here, going up to the 3-6-11. The only problem is blue probably takes the 3-6-11 or the 3-11-10. But what I like about this is it really hurts blue. It ensures that I'll most likely get road. It honestly might even be better if I go to the left and get on the 10-5 because I'm assuming black could take the 9-10. So that's what we're going to do here. So we can get on enough ore to be dangerous this game. Let's see, checking. It's tempting to go on the 4-9-11 and go to the 4-5 and then go to the 10. But that could be too slow, and I like the idea of closing it up a little bit more. So this is what we're going to do. Plus we want to pair our wood with our brick here. So black, it would make a lot of sense if black took the 9-10. Blue's going to need wheat pretty bad. Well, not necessarily. Blue's in a tough spot. I don't like this placement with the 5-6-9. It's just not a very flexible setup. Well, I mean, it's risky. It's not horrible. So yeah, it gets the 3-10-11. Now black, it makes the most sense for him to probably go on the 9-10 here. I would be happy if he goes for the 9-6-11. Or sorry, the 3-6-11. He gets extra wheat, but I think in this position you're going to need as much ore as possible. Blue will be in a decent spot because he's going to be able to trade his wood out for wheat. So if black doesn't take the 9-10, blue's actually going to look pretty good here. Red also will look pretty decent once he gets on the brick port. I think everyone has actually pretty good setups. I'm worried that I don't have as high production as I need to be dangerous here. But it will help when I get on the 10. Very high wheat board as well, which makes this ore a little bit more valuable. Did not see that coming. Did not see that coming at all. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm gonna pass. It does, sorry, I spilled a drink. Yeah, I mean, this is a perfect example of what you shouldn't do in terms of pairing up your resources. Like, this brick really means nothing to him. I mean, he's gonna get to 3 to 1 it, but I mean, this puts black at a almost negligible position. It's much more between red and blue here. Okay, so we might have to go for the dev card. We'll see if someone wants to trade his brick. Red is on a lot of it, but it doesn't make that much sense for him to trade it. I think we're gonna have to go for the dev card here. Not what you want to see. Also, what I don't like about this is now there's always a constant threat that black cuts me off for more wheat. And that could be part of the reason why he's doing this. Yep, and he just did it. Yeah, that makes it a lot tougher. So I'm in a harder spot here for sure. It's not the worst thing in the world. Even that's not worth it. I don't think you should trade 2 cards there, because all I'm getting is a road, and I can still get a 3. I'm not gonna lie, these players are playing a lot like bots this game. Like, this road, I don't really understand at all why he would place a road there. Black does take that. We're not lost yet. It's definitely gonna be a little harder, but we're not lost yet. If red took the wheat port here, that would be just comical because it pretty much makes black's game impossible. Okay, so Blue has settled. He's definitely our biggest competitor. He's on a lot of resources. It's a great second settlement. Huge blunder by black by not taking the 9-10. And that's the tougher part I think about playing. A little bit less experienced players is when they miss something like that, it just gives this player a much larger advantage. Junie. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. It just makes it a little bit tougher. I was going to try to trade for 2, but looks like black wanted to get it. Yeah, gives him the city. Blue's in a really good spot. I might even consider taking... We are going to have to 4 for 1 now for brick. Maybe we'll try 2 here. No one takes it. And then now we hit a 3. And red takes the wheat port. This feels like karma a little bit on black for prioritizing this random 8 off to the 3-1 as opposed to getting on a wheat port, which would have obviously improved his game. We got our sheep. Let's see if anyone wants to trade. I don't want to trade blue, so we're going to pass. We can't trade blue at all this game, especially him getting on the 3, 6, 11 would just be incredibly deadly here, which is definitely his next placement. Should steal from red, yep. And the 5 is hit. So where do we want to go? We have a couple options here. We could try to get off to the 10. Which I don't like that much. Oh, we just don't have a lot of expansion spots. Unfortunately. I think our only shot really is to go, well, we can still get road. It'll just be somewhat tough here. So I'm thinking I'll have to snake around the 3, 4. The thing is, even then, I lost, so it's okay. We do hit the 3. Even then, black will be able to outpace us with this 6, 5. But yeah, it wouldn't hurt to get on more ore here. Then city up to 3, 4, 8. It's also going to really hurt us not having ports. Yeah, this game is definitely blues to lose. I don't really see how we can how I can beat him here. Maybe trying to beat him for army. Another VP, that's not what we want. Okay, so red should obviously block the 6 here. Yep. We do hit an 8. We need to save up for the city, but see, even if all of our numbers hit, minus the 8, I don't think it's possible for us to beat blue in production. Let's see if anyone gives us a break here. Okay, so we do get the settlement. And I don't think we're going to trade away our ore here. So yeah, still between red and blue. I'm just going to try to keep up. Unfortunately, just have to go for army, I think. It'd be better if we could just produce a little bit more, have a port, because I do usually think that getting cities earlier on is better, but yeah, and the other thing is blue can easily just wrap around and still take a road here. So we'll have to be really sneaky. The 4 has not been hitting as much as we'd hope. If we do hit a 10, then we'll have a city. That would be huge. He gets the next city. Yeah, that's a tough one. See if anyone wants to make this trade. Try for 2. And I thought we'll have 2, 3 for 1. We get another knight. Now I like it on the 6, but I also want to dang, and we get a wood. It's not what we wanted. I just want to outpace them for army. So as long as I get enough materials to get another dev card, I could possibly get army and then maybe sneak road, but it is definitely a stretch. And no one's gonna trade here. It's funny that he threw my name out. Like, definitely red's in the next best position, but I think he's saying that just to encourage red to keep building his road. I think red has more of the resources that we need. So I think we're going to steal from red here. Now, what is rolled? Okay, this is good. Now, if we can get a knight, then we could maybe win this. We get a knight. Okay, so we might be able to pull off a miracle for a 4-point swing. If we can just roll a couple. I don't think we're going to. We just need 2 more roads. I think red now has a chance to extend road quite a bit. Okay, he just gave me a free road. Interesting. Places the city down. I think that might have been a mistake on him. Okay, so he's not really seeing this coming, which is good. Blue 7's out. I'm hoping black doesn't steal from me. Hoping he puts it on the 6. I would understand if he does steal from me. He gets my sheep. And we roll a 5. Okay, does red have a brick for us? Oh, he does not. But if we roll a 3 or a 5, black traded us. And so that's game. Wow. I did not think that we were going to win this one. Critical mistakes there by black. He blundered at the beginning with this 3-6 placement, and then further by going for the 8 wheat instead of prioritizing his own wheat port. But blue played a great game. He started getting robbed. His pacing was a little bit off, and he just wasn't on enough wheat. I think red should have obviously pushed his road, especially towards the end, instead of prioritizing a settlement. He should have gotten on that. He should have gotten that settlement even before the city, just because he's on so much brick. But let's look at the numbers. 2s, 3s, some 5s, a lot of 6s. We weren't even. I don't even think we were on a 6. Yeah, I think this was just a lot of blunders by my opponents. No 11s really hit. Very surprised we pulled this one off. It definitely seemed like Blue's game, but nonetheless, great game. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.